Hey guys, Better Ben for Pixel Spank, and today I've got a pretty cool unboxing actually. It's Star Wars related, as it is the season of Star Wars. It's an X-wing. Don't really need to say a whole lot more than that, do I? No. So this is an X-wing fighter. It looks like one of the old ones from like the 70s. Very expensive. It's not one of those. It's I think in 2013 they did a re-release using like original molds, and then they kept the same packaging to make it look all the same. Almost certainly as an FU to collectors, just like, well, you got this very special thing, but we're gonna let everyone have one. So now I've got one. I was umming and ahhing about whether to do an unboxing on this one, mainly because I didn't know what it was worth. This was a gift, you see. But I thought, fuck it, might as well. It's worth about $100, I think, ish. It's hard to say. I'm in England, things are worth less. So obviously, I'm actually gonna look after the box on this one because you never know. I haven't actually looked in this yet. I don't know if that's an accurate size there or what. I did just notice holding it up how haggard the box is. So it's clearly seen some use. Is that upside down? No, that is the correct way up. Oh, it's quite big. It's really big, actually. This is a good start. I see a very small warning that merely says choking hazard in a lot of languages. I've never seen this many languages. Normally there's 7. There's like 15 or so on here. That is a Rosetta Stone for future generations, if you can learn what the codes mean. That's not a bad idea, actually. That's a little sci-fi story there where they use those to figure... I don't know. Writes itself. That's a writing prompt. What else we got? It's assembly instructions. I'm going to assemble this now and maybe cut through it. I haven't decided yet. Okay, so that's... features. Oh, I see. So the instructions appear to be attach the nose, attach the wings, attach the guns, in that order. I think I can manage this. Right, there's the nose. Right, I very nearly broke that just then. In with the nose, there's like an additional part that was just ripe for getting snapped off. All right, that's safe. That's the nose. That's the X-wing, basically. These are the guns, which... good, I'm getting there. That was sellotape. There's nothing breaking, don't worry. I think this is one of the few Star Wars toys I've ever owned. Looking back, I think I did actually have an episode 1. They released all those figures that came with the thing you put them on and the little chip that made them do a speech or something. I never had the thing that made the noise, but I did have a droid trooper unit. I must have had a lightsaber or two. Actually, I don't think I did. Now that I think about it. Okay, we've got wings. Or S-foils, as I feel like they always called them that. They should be called X-foils. I don't know if it's one way or the other, to be honest. We'll keep the desk tidy, you know. I've got the unboxing sword, but I don't think I'll need it on this one. It's all sort of quite loosely appendaged. But, right, can I figure this out? Nose first. Some application of force, perhaps? Let's just push it harder. There we go. The wings clip in. We've got to look at the picture on the box for aid. There's every chance that when I took these out of the box, I just didn't pay attention to what went where. I'm sure these should be labelled somewhere if I really looked at them, but no, it's fine. How do these go in? Just push in. The diagram leaves a lot to be desired. That's not going in there in a million years. In there? Like that, like this. Everything about this requires so much aggression. It's like it's leading me to the dark side. That was a terrible joke. It won't appear on camera, but I am actually wearing a Kylo Ren shirt. Right, we have wings. Step 3 is guns. I actually forgot these existed briefly. These are huge. Look at them. They're eye gougers. Right, 4 of these. Are they all the same? No. 2 are better than the others, presumably the top 2. No, the bottom 2, actually, by this image. We'll go. The picture on the box is far more useful than, frankly, anything else so far. I think these just push. No? Oh, they are sided. Actually, these are quite easy, now that I look at this a bit closer. What they've done here is they've made it so the guns only work on one side as to the wings, so if the part breaks, it's slightly more expensive to replace. Note to self, if I'm ever doing this again, attach the guns before attaching the wings. It will probably be easier. Right, so I put it together, and I've only got one additional part. It would appear to be some kind of proton torpedo. So put that to one side for a minute. Now let's have a rundown of the features. Feature 1, something at the back. Move lever down. Okay. All right. My God, the wings. They very loosely unlock. Right. It's got no landing gear that I can see, or that I've found so I have to hold this now. Okay. To close wings, move lever left. So, wait. Move it down and right to lock them, and left to... Okay. And... Oh no, this is highly confusing. There's lights. Right, let's lock those. That was easy. See, in space there's no gravity, so it all just works. And then in here, in the cockpit, there is... Oh my God. Connery's ghost. Could it be? I think it is. No, it's not. I'm being very coy about this. I thought there was an ejector seat. There's a little... I don't know how to describe this really. It's the front control panel the ship removes. Okay, let's ignore that. There's some bits on the bottom I haven't fully looked at yet. I'm just gonna... Okay, that doesn't... What am I... There's something that wants to turn around on here. And I'm trying to figure out how to make it happen. Oh, I found the lightsaber. No, I haven't. I found a leg. One leg means there's more than... Does that mean... if I were landing gear, where would I be? Of course, the S-files. S-files? How do they come out? I should be reading the instructions for this, but I'm not. I'm a maverick. I play by my own rules. Aha! Landing gear. Right, okay. Ah, that's really nice. I just got to... They don't want to stay out, is what I'm finding. Right, so we found landing gear. That's feature 5 or 4. I skipped feature 3, which is lightsaber storage. This is very confusing, these instructions. Press to fire. There's a gun on the front. I can't figure out how to get it out. Let's close that. Close that. It's here. I can see it. Does it just... Oh, it just twists. Right. Everything requires a very unpleasant application of force. Right, so there's a missile bay or sort of some sort, and this goes in, presumably this way. Oh. It's spring-loaded. Right. I'm in two minds now. If I fire this, it's probably going to go quite far, because these old spring-loaded mechanisms, my memory tells me they were excellent, but this isn't an old one. This is 2013. But if they use the old specs, it would be the old make, but with a fresh spring. So this could embed in the ceiling. I'm just going to fire it straight up and see what happens. I take it this is the button to fire it. I don't actually know if it is. Oh, that was moderately pleasing. Yeah, that again. Doesn't it's not going to set the world on fire. Let's have a little test, shall we? Set up a little firing range here with the worm. Right. I'm turning off my targeting computer. Ha! I think this should hit it. Go. It's got some kind of field. Okay, come on. Go. Yeah, it's not as aggressive as I had once hoped. I'm gonna leave it. No, I'm gonna. Does it fold away with the? It does. Right. I'm leaving that cocked, which is probably a bad idea. It'll probably wear out the spring. Yeah. The only trouble is with that down. Does it look as good with the? I think one of the legs is just buckled. Yeah. Like the swamps of Dagobah. Right, have I gone through all the features? Move the wings in, done. Move the wings out, done. Lightsaber storage. I see. This is lightsaber storage. Right. So, yeah, by lightsaber storage, it's just a small storage compartment. You could fit one of those little gonk droids in there. Push. I do not like forcing that shut. What else have we got? Lightsaber storage, done that. Lift dash, right. So if I had a figure, which I don't, I could put it in here and make the dashboard go in. Oh, like that. That was quite easy. Oh, I see. So yeah, you bend the legs, put it in, and then yes. There's also room for an astromech. R2 unit would fit, maybe an R5. It's got a little targeting computer in there. It actually comes out. That's amazing. I can't show you this because I refuse to move my camera, but take my word for it. It's very cool. Yeah, well, that's so this is not Luke's X-Wing, I'm told. This is actually, it's either Biggs or Wedge, I can never remember. It's one of those two, and apparently you can tell because it's got all the weathered paint job on it. But it looks pretty good, actually. I need to figure out how. Apparently there's an extra part you can buy that will lock the wings out. Because when they're out like that, it looks way cooler, in my opinion, and in realistically the opinion of anyone that matters. Yeah, the trouble is, I can see the issue of the mechanism. The way it locks them out is it can lift them to there, but it's got nothing that stops them from going back in, and they're on like a cantilever system. So when I move this one, it moves the opposite one. That's yeah. I don't know how you'd fix it. I could just jam something in there. In fact, the missile looks like it's the perfect size. But yeah, this is super cool, isn't it? I bet you all want one. The trouble is, I don't know where to put it. It's quite large, and space is at a premium. I could just leave it here. It's going to be slightly in the way, but I think I can manage. Actually, you know what? Let's lay it down flat. These legs, I don't know if I like them or not. I can't decide. Yeah, I'll just leave it like that. Just leave it there, not let any child ever touch it, and just have it as part of the new set. Also Yoda, yeah, but you didn't notice that. Thanks for watching.